In this video, we are going to continue talking about our quarterfinal topics. Today, we're going to be talking about integer and coordinate plane stuff, so positive and negative numbers. Let's get started. All right, Wendy plots points J and K on the coordinate plane as shown, and she wants to plot a third point to make a right triangle. Remember, a right triangle has two straight lines to make a right angle. I see already that points J and K will make a straight line. So I'm going to connect a line there. Now let's look at the other points and see if I plotted them, would it make a right angle? I'm going to use a circle. Actually, no, I'm not. We'll use a pen. Okay, so first things first, we're going to plot negative 7, 1. Negative 7, 1 would be 7 to the left and 1 up because left and right goes first, and negative is left. Up and down goes second, and positive is 1. Negative 7, 1 would be plotted as shown. That would not make a straight line with either J or K. That would not be a right triangle. So option A is out. Now let's look at option B. Negative 1, 7. Negative 1, 7 would be 1 to the left, because remember, left or right is first and negative is left. 7 up. Up and down is second, and 7, positive 7 is up. Left 1, up 7. That is still not going to happen. All right. Now let's look at C, 2, 4. 2, 4 would be 2 to the right, because again, left or right is first, and positive is to the right. 4 would be up, because up and down is second, and positive is up. All right, 2 to the right and 4 up. All right, so that one was option B. 2 to the right and 4 up. That is looking like it would make a right triangle if I use my line tool here. So that would be option C, 2, 4. Option D, 4, 2 would be 4 to the right and up 2. And that would also, again, not make a straight line. So again, just make sure that all options are used. So option C, 2, 4 would be it, because that would make a right triangle. All right, let's move on. A student drew another triangle on the coordinate plane. The coordinates are shown. What is the length of side EG of the triangle? So we want to go from point E to point G. Point E is at negative 2, 3. Point G is at 4, negative 3. All right, to find distance, we want to look for the, sorry, these are both negative 3. All right, so now to find distance, we are going to look at the x coordinate, because if you notice, the y coordinates are both at negative 3. So we're going to ignore those. The matching coordinate we ignore. Now we're going to start at negative 2 and go up to 4. All right, we need to think, how many hops would it be from negative 2 to 4? If I'm at negative 2, and then this is 0, and this is 4 on the number line, it would be 2 hops from negative 2 to 0, and then another 4 hops from 0 to 4, which would make a total of 6 hops. Again, because we ignored the negative 3's because those match, the y coordinate is the same. So we want to go from negative 2 to 4. Negative 2 to 0 is 2 hops. 0 to 4 is 4 hops, which is a total of 6 hops. All right, next one. Ooh, which of the following inequalities are true? So we're using absolute value here. Select 2 correct answers. All right, is the absolute value of 4 greater than 7? Absolute value, if you remember, is the distance from 0. All right, so 4 is 4 away from 0, and it's always positive because distance is always positive. Is 4 greater than 7? No. All right, absolute value of negative 4 would be 4. Is 4 less than 4? No. All right, absolute value of negative 7 would be 7. Absolute value of 4 would be 4. Is 7 greater than 4? Yes, it is. So that is one of our choices, but it says to pick 2. All right, absolute value of 7 is 7. Absolute value of negative 7 is also 7. They are both 7 units from 0. Is 7 greater than 7? No. All right. Absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Absolute value of negative 7 is 7. Is 4 less than 7? Yes, it is. So we found our 2 answers. Again, remember, if it has those bars around it, that means absolute value. Sorry about the bad handwriting. All right. And absolute value is the distance from 0. All right, let's keep moving. Plot a number on the number line that represents negative 4.8. All right, so negative 4.8 would be past negative 4, closer to negative 5. If you think about it, 4.8 would be close to 5, so negative 4.8 would probably be somewhere around here. Because again, negative 4.8, it's past negative 4, and 8/10 is pretty close to negative 5. It's like you spent almost $5. All right, let's move on. Ooh, select color in the circle that represents the opposite of negative 3. If we remember, opposites, same distance from 0, on opposite sides. All right, so opposite of negative 3 would be 3. 3 is going to be right in between 2 and 4. Again, opposites are the same side of 0, different sides of 0 and the same distance away. Like negative 10 and 10 would be opposites, 8 and negative 8 would be opposites. All right, moving along. I believe this is our last problem. It is. All right, 2 vertices of a square are 3, negative 2, and 3, 5. So 3, negative 2 is going to be to the right 3 and down 2. Right 3, down 2. 3, 5 is going to be right 3 and up 5. All right, and we're making a square here, so I am going to use my line tool. Okay. All right, so that's part of our square. Use the coordinate plane to plot 2 given vertices, then plot the rest of the square by plotting the remaining vertices. Okay, so we need to figure out how far away do our points need to be. If it is a square, all sides are the same. So this side here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So now we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units this way. Because again, if the first side is 7 units, the points that we were given, all sides have to be 7 units. So that is going to be my next point. We'll use the line tool. There we go. All right. And then my next point would be 7 units up. Again, because all sides are 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. And that is my square with all sides matching 7 units. And all right, that is going to bring us to the end of this video, and we will talk soon. Bye, guys.